Hello again. In this trade, I'm looking at the natural gas markets. You can see we have rolled over on the daily chart, and we initially fell below the 2.75 level, an area I had marked on the chart as previous resistance. I also have this yellow area as an area where I thought buyers would return in. It looks like they have. By forming a hammer, that's a very strong sign, and I believe that the uptrend will continue as we try to grind our way higher. So when I enter this market, I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. I will want to put the stop loss just below the bottom of the hammer, which in this case, I'm going to put it at 268. I'm going to go ahead and aim for the top of this candle, which is 292. So let me go ahead and get in here. Stop loss again at 2.68. Take profit at 2.92. Going to go ahead and put this in. I will more than likely try to aim for higher than that, but it happens to be late during the day, so I'm just going to do this trade now. This is more or less just to protect me, as all stop losses do. You can see that the 50, 100, and 200 day moving averages are all moving in the right direction, so this is the right direction. Timing could always be something to worry about, but overall, this is the direction that we want to go. I do think that we make it another attempt at 3, but since I am going to be going to sleep, I do recognize this area could be a little bit of trouble, maybe a little bit of a pullback. So if we go ahead and tag that, I'm just going to go ahead and take my profit. If I wake up in the morning and we haven't hit that yet and I'm still in this trade, I'll go ahead more than likely and drag this profit up because I'll be able to, the take profit order up, because I'll be able to monitor it with quite a bit more ease, as you can see. But it's with the overall trend, so I do like this trade. So as you can see on the hourly chart, the nat gas markets have been pretty volatile. We just got the jobs number out of the United States, and it was much better than anticipated by a good 100,000 or so. So having said that, we got an initial spike, are in profit for a moment, and we pull back, and now it looks like we're going to try to make another run higher. When you look at the daily chart, really nothing has been negated. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this position for some time now and see how long it takes to go higher. I'll of course monitor the position, but I don't see anything in the market that tells me to jump out, even if it has been a bit stagnant. As you can see, some time has gone by. We've actually gone through a weekend now and are starting to grind higher. It does look like things are starting to head in my direction. That's a good thing. At this point in time, there's really not a whole lot to do, but just simply let the market run its course. Now, this is an excellent time to bring up something that the market will get to where it's going in its own time. So, yes, of course, I would have rather closed this trade out on Friday with either a profit or a loss, preferably a profit, obviously. But at the end of the day, they weren't ready to make the move. And you have to realize that the technical analysis does not pay attention to time. So, for example, the move to the 292 area, in theory, that could take a year. I mean, I don't think it will, but I'm just saying that it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen as quickly as you want it to. And this is a perfect example. You just have to be uh, willing to stick by your guns. Now, once we go higher, if I wake up in the morning, it is night, and we are not quite there, I'll start to move things up. Perhaps maybe aim for a little bit bigger move, but in the meantime, I still think there's not much to do. I just wanted to bring this to your attention that sometimes it does, in fact, take some time to get to where we're going. Okay, so you can see I got stopped out on this trade. This was one that was with the trend, and there was a lot of noise below that could have potentially kept the market afloat. Uh, Such is life. These are things that happen, and you pay for a little bit of information here. It was with the trend. It should eventually find buyers. So now I just have to sit back and reset. Just let the market kind of find its footing before I try to make another attempt to go long nat gas. 250 for me is the turnaround point. We get below there, then I start looking to sell. But at this point in time, it just looks like we're banging around.